What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from the Lumios Post, where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we will be talking about the newest legendaries in the Pokemon franchise coming to you this fall in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That is, of course, Koraidon and Miraidon. Now, these Pokemon are already kind of fan favorites. People are loving these designs. I'm seeing them everywhere, so that's pretty exciting. That's really cool. I know I personally love the designs. And we're going to be talking about where they come from, how they fit into the region, and how they fit into the games in terms of the themes of the game. Now, let's just jump right in. Pretty excited for this one. Now, first, let's talk about how they fit into the region. Obviously, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet region, they really got to give us a name for this region, is based off of the Iberian Peninsula, which is real-world Spain and Portugal. So, how do these Pokemon fit into Spain and Portugal? What is Spanish/Portuguese about these Pokemon? Well, these Pokemon are based off of the fan-throated lizards, very clearly, and those, of course, live in India, which you may know is not a part of the Iberian Peninsula. It's pretty far from it, in fact. However, a little history lesson can very clearly sum up why these Pokemon fit Spain and Portugal. While fan-throated lizards are found in the Indian subcontinent, it should be noted that Spain and Portugal were heavy players in the Age of Exploration, which was a time period where pretty much all of Europe was getting on ships and just going around and conquering things and taking land from people and trading and globalization. There was bad and a lot of bad, but, you know, there was some very small good that does not outweigh the bad at all. Please don't hear what I'm not saying. But one of the main goals of Europe was they were trying to find a quicker route to India. Obviously, because the world is flat, right? It's not, but they thought it at the time. They would sail down around the tip of Africa up to India to get spices from India, which, you know, they adored, and other things from India. That was kind of like their big thing, was they just wanted to trade with India, and they couldn't find a quick route to do it. Well, then, Christopher Columbus proposed that if he sailed to the west, he could actually go around and get to India. He did this under Spain. He did not make it to India. He thought he did not. But my whole point is illustrating that, like, Christopher Columbus, one of the biggest explorers, like, most well-known from the Age of Exploration, his whole mission was to try to find a trade route to India. That is what they were trying to do. So, India very closely ties into Spain and Portugal, because that's mainly what Spain and Portugal were doing in the Age of Exploration, was trying to get to India. In fact, trade with India began in the 1400s because Vasco da Gama found a way to get there and, you know, kind of kicked off trading between his nation and India. All of this is very important to note, and is why Koraidon and Miraidon are very Indian-based, being fan-throated lizards. It all makes sense because that was kind of the big trade partner and the desire of Spain and Portugal during the Age of Exploration. On that note, that's how we get into the themes. The two themes we see present in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are, at the time at least, Age of Exploration and innovation versus tradition. I don't think I have to explain how these Pokemon represent tradition versus innovation. Like I said, I mean, look at them. One is very clearly more technologically advanced than the other, and, you know, the other one kind of has, like, a headdress and, you know, looks a bit more, has, like, face paint and everything. He looks a bit more primal. So, there it is. But the Age of Exploration, how is Age of Exploration a theme? Well, it's because this is literally Pokemon's Age of Exploration. Pokemon has finally made the first true open world Pokemon games. That's what Scarlet and Violet are. They're open world. And they keep shoving it down our throats. They keep saying, it's open world, it's open world, it's open world. You can freely explore, freely explore, freely explore. They really want us to know you can explore a vast open world at your own pace, at your leisure, with you having total freedom from the very start of the game. So it is Pokemon's age of exploration. Koraidon and Miraidon fit this because, like I said, they're fan-throated lizards, which are from India, which was a huge kind of goal and trade partner during the Age of Exploration for all of Europe, but of course, Spain and Portugal especially as well. Now, there is more to this. So we kind of get into some relatively leakish territory. This technically hasn't been leaked, and to be honest, I think it's kind of obvious looking at them, but it is being heavily rumored that these Pokemon will be rideable. In fact, their names kind of serve as a pun. Koraidon and Miraidon. It's literally saying ride on. So that's fun. But if you look at their designs, you can see kind of wheel elements, and if you look at Miraidon, you can see jet elements. So it's very likely we could probably ride these. In fact, if you look in the trailer, when these Pokemon are revealed, it actually starts out in the sky and kind of dives down into a crevice and travels along the ground. Then it comes up to the sea, and it goes across the sea, and then climbs up the rock to where these legendaries are, kind of showing the different terrains you will be able to ride on these legendaries on. Again, that's speculative, but I do think that that is the case. So these Pokemon are quite literally big players in the Age of Exploration. Like Spain and Portugal were, these Pokemon will be too, because they will be how you're exploring this land. You will be riding these Pokemon across the land in all kinds of terrains. Koraidon and Miraidon will be how you're seeing the land from the sky. It'll be how you're traveling over the water and how you're climbing up the sides of mountains and going super fast across the land, all that stuff. So that's pretty neat in my opinion. These Pokemon, quite literally in both their basis and what they will be doing in the games, represent the Age of Exploration for Pokemon. On that note, be sure to let me know what you think of this. Let me know what I missed in the comments down below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. As we get new Pokemon, we'll be breaking down how they fit the region, how they fit the themes of the game, all that fun stuff. Previously covered the starters and, of course, the new Pokemon, Lechonk, Pawmi, and Smoliv. So, be sure to check those videos out as well. Until next time, I will see all of you later.